This is your lady with the word. Well, we're coming to the end of February, Black History Month. I could not let it pass without making this little comment. Why black men love white women. And I'm dedicating this little segment to all of my black sisters. I'm sure at some time you have wondered why. Or maybe you wondered, what's wrong with me? No. There's nothing wrong with a sister. When she really get it together and find out who you really are, even though the loss of our ancient African chastity was taken away from us by white adulterers, you are still somebody. Even though slavery used and abused the black woman, we came out strong. Though throughout America history, the white male and the black female have had open sexual relationship, not always consensual. This was born out of rape, humiliation, and the desire for control. Whites introduced the house slave to white ways, but minimal education and non-consensual sex relationship. All this was in the black man's face. His wife, his 16-year-old daughter, there was not a thing he could do about it. It's been said even the father of the United States, President George Washington, had sexual relations with female slaves, and it was this kind of behavior that may have caused his death. It was reported that he caught pneumonia because of his frequent visit out to the slave quarters, which was less fit for human habitation. The most perverse celebration of this kind of association was President Thomas Jefferson's relationship with one of his slaves. Many back in that time celebrated it as a romance for hidden fruit. Thomas Jefferson himself was a slaveholder and a rapist. Black people at that time had no rights. They considered the black man the property of the white man to do with as he pleased. Without any rights, without legal resources, without protection from local, state, or federal authorities, a black woman could make no decisions concerning anything that affected her own life. This was the beginning of the image of the soiled black woman. In the black man's eye, this experience painted an unflattering picture of the black woman in the mentality of the black man. She was reduced as a special breeder for the increase of the slave population, reducing her to a dumping ground of gruesome pleasure forced on the conquered. On the other hand, the white woman was protected. She was taught to fear the black man because he was a sex-crazed boogerman. She was held up as pure, saintly, the example of pure womanhood. Most of all, she was off-limit to the black man. Her words were not to be questioned. If the eyes of a black man landed on the white woman, it would mean death for him. And demeaning and hanging, castration, simply because he looked at a white woman. That's still vogue in modern America society today. Another shame America has on its history. In 1950, a 14-year-old boy, his name was Emmett Till, he was snatched from his bed and tortured in the middle of the night. He was tortured for days and tossed in the Tallahassee River in Mississippi with a 75-pound cotton gin till around his neck. A shotgun hole in his head for whistling at a white woman. While the black woman could be violated at will, the white woman was protected. This kind of environment helped to greatly increase any interest the black man may have had in the white woman. Just out of curiosity, anyone is intrigued by what was so protected. Just being denied the ability to even look would create interest. And over the years, an obsession would develop, a phenomenon that is evident in the black man today.